ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Diamond Select Toys action figure review on the Marvel Select Blade. Gotta give a big thanks to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible and sending out this free sample to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from Diamond Select Toys, check them out. Link in the description below. And I have been excited for this particular release. Oh my god, it looks so sick already. Anyway, on the side, nice product shot of Blade right over there. Then you get some more product shots of Blade right there. Then there's a read-up on the back. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Nothing on the side, top, or bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, try and get your Diamond Select Toys. You can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's the Blade figure out of the packaging, and I can already tell you, first impressions, it's one of those. It's one of those Marvel Select figures. You know what I'm talking about, like Taskmaster, like one of those. Anyway, we have a lot of accessories to look at, so let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So we get quite a bit of accessories over here with Blade. I gotta say, I really like them all. I'm confused about one of them. But anyway, we get two sets of interchangeable hands over here, and I'll get the gripe out of the way. I wish one set had a horizontal hinge. They both have vertical hinges on them. They look really good, and they each have the trigger fingers sticking out. It's for the different sized weapons right over there, so that's why we have that. But I wish, yeah, at least one of them had a horizontal hinge instead of the vertical hinge. We have these different guns right over here with this great gray plastic looking really good. And then this one right here does have a hole in the front of it, so if you wanted to add effects parts right there, or you can add a stake. Yeah, it comes with a couple of stakes. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to actually put it in there just like that, but hey, you can if you want to. You are supposed to store these on the forearms right over here. So you get two of those, and you get two forearms. I think I had a little bit of paint on one of these come off just a little bit right there. But anyway, you can still get them on there, and I think it's pretty cool to have these right there. So that's pretty neat. And we have this thing, which I can't figure out what the hell it's for. We have this other gun right over here. I thought maybe it attached to one of the guns or something like that, but I don't know what this is. Please tell me in the comment section, because I'm just very confused as to what this is. I thought maybe you could put a stake in right here or something, or one of the other bladed weapons, but no. This actually just goes right to the back of the thigh like that, which is okay. I'm just very confused. Guns themselves do have specific holsters, so here's a look at the other gun right over here. It does not have a hole in the front of it, by the way. I mean, it's kind of sculpted in there, but yeah. There's the other one. Not looking too bad. I wonder if you can... Oh, no, I'm just seeing this right now. Hey, look at that. You could do that if you want to. There you go. Cool. I wonder if you're supposed to do that. It looks like you probably should be able to do that, right? Probably. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and store these. So this one is supposed to go there. Hopefully I got this right. And then this one goes here. Yes, it does go there. And you may want to heat that up if it's a little bit tricky getting that in there. Then we have this spiked baton, which looks really cool. I love the silver paint apps on all of these, by the way. So that's very dope. Got a little bit kind of smeared off on my fingers. You can see the little glitteriness of that silver paint. But yeah, I think that looks dope. And you do have a little hoop right over here on the back of the figure to store that right there. Kind of tricky to see, but you can see that right there. So go ahead and store the baton. I don't know what this is called, but I really like this weapon a lot. And I remember seeing it in the movie. It's like this splayed boomerang blade right here. And I think that's really badass. So I really dig that quite a bit. And it has a little notch right there. And it's a hole notch for the notch right there on the back of the belt. And you could just store that right there. So that's pretty awesome. And then you have this blade right here with the spikes. Really dig this quite a bit. Really cool looking blade for the blade. And you could store that right here on the calf sheath right there. So I love the weapon storage of this thing. And then you have his iconic blade right here looking really awesome. Love the handle. Really cool looking silver paint on this. Really dig it a lot. And it does have the really nice sheath right over here. And I do wish it clicked in. It does not like actually click in all the way. You know what I mean? Like by clicking. So if you hold it upside down, it'll fall out, or most of the time it falls out on me, but not for the camera right now. One thing I'm a little confused about is I don't know what this hole is for, so I feel like I'm supposed to port something in there, but I don't know what. So yeah, let me know if you know in the comment section below. Maybe this thing? I don't know. No, that's kind of weird. Come on. Then you get the two head sculpts, which I really like both of these head sculpts a lot. They look fantastic, man. Really nice detail right here. Really like those sunglasses. I like the flesh tone a lot. Looks really good. I really like both of them, but I am partial to the fangs right over here, which I think could have gotten a little bit more love. I don't know. I could see them, but I wish they were sticking out just a little bit more. I can't remember the name of the customizer who hooked me up with this one in Mexico City. Bro, you crushed it on this one, though. Really love this head sculpt. That looks really, really good. So yeah, this looks really dope too. I put that on the Marvel Legends version right over there. So yeah, I like that. Did have this little piece on the inside come out on me, so I just have to put that back there. And I guess it's the hair instead of the tattoo. I thought it was tattoos or hair. I can't. It doesn't have any kind of hair detail on it. So that would have been nice if it's supposed to be hair. I thought these were tattoos. Now I'm confused. I like how the head sits on the figure. It doesn't look too big to me. The thing has pretty good proportion and nice flesh tone. And then here's looking at the movie Blade. Here's a Wesley Snipes head sculpt, and you can see that has definitely a lot more red in that hue right there. Comparing to the Marvel Legends, though, it does seem to be a little bit more similar. But I like this the most out of everything I showed right there. I think it looks good. I like the gunmetal gray that we're seeing over here. The little picked out parts of silver. You say that fast. Picked out parts of silver. And then you can see the belt looks really good. Nice touches of blue right over there. I do love seeing that bright silver over the gunmetal gray. The gunmetal gray looks so dope. There's looking at the back of the figure once again. You can see all the weapons stored on there. Nice looking tattoos. I think the deco looks really good. So happy with the deco. Goes all the way up to the neck right over there. The back of the figure. There's your blade butt. And then here's looking at the front of it. I will say I think the sculptor went a little heavy-handed with the wrinkles. Like, that's a lot of wrinkles on the crotch and a lot of wrinkles throughout. Like, I don't know what kind of pants these are, but man, yeah, very wrinkly. So maybe a little bit less wrinkles, and you can see the spikes, or the stakes anyway. Missing a little bit of paint on that one. These are not removable. I tried removing them, but again, these ones totally are. And then you can see some of the pins sticking out right over there. They have wrinkles sculpted in the hinges, which is nice. Gunmetal gray boots right here with some nice black paint right there on the inside. Looking pretty cool. This right here, that's from the trench coat on my Marvel Legends figure. I really do like the articulation on this figure, but there are parts of it that can be a little bit finicky. You can see that with the dumbbell joint. He can look up that far, look down a bit, turn side to side, head pivoting. No butterfly joints, but the shoulders will move outward just that much. So not even the 90-degree mark, which does make the articulation a bit weird to work with. You can move the arms all the way around at full 360 without running into that. You get a bicep swivel, and you get a swivel at the elbow, and that's what I'm talking about, along with the swivel at the wrist. So these 3 points right over here, you just have to keep track of it as you're posing the figure around. You also get a single joint that meets almost at the 90-degree mark at the elbows, and then these hinge up and down, as I discussed earlier. You have a diaphragm joint. Bit of diaphragm pivoting works really good. Really good crunching over here too. Really good diaphragm joint on this figure. May get a little gappy as you bend back. There's also a waist cut over here, and then the hips move outward that far. With all this stuff, you can still get the legs to kick forward at 90 degrees, which is great. They do move back a bit. There's an upper thigh cut in there. And then you have a single jointed knee that's looking really well hidden. You can see it's running into stuff. You also get a swivel at the knee. Then you have boot rotation on each side. Then the ankles do move down. They do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And measure out this Blade figure. You can see that he is standing a bit over 7 inches tall. We're looking at almost 7.5 inches. For a Marvel Select figure comparison, I wanted to compare Blade next to a whole bunch of other heavy hitters that aren't huge characters like the Hulk or Juggernaut. Yeah, Marvel Select has just nailed it with all 5 of these, I think. Maybe not as much with the Winter Soldier right here, but I still really like this Winter Soldier a lot. This Taskmaster, this Psylocke, the Silver Centurion, all 3 of those also heavy hitters. I just think they're home run figures, and it's a shame I've never reviewed the Silver Centurion. I still want to review it for the channel, so let me know if you're down to watch it. you want to watch it, I'll review it. Then for a blade comparison, we have a couple Marvel Legends blades right here. We have the Wesley Snipes blade from the Toy Biz days, and then we have our comic version with the custom head right over there from the Hasbro days. Well, we're still in the Hasbro days, of course, but, you know, Hasbro figure, mostly. Ooh, I almost forgot one. Here's the Marvel Select Blade next to the Mezco Toys Blade figure, which is one of my favorite Blade figures in my collection, as well as the 12-inch Blade figure from the Marvel Studios. It's a 1/6 scale Blade from the movie. Big thanks to Ty-Star, the artist, by the way. I love that figure to this day. Empire Fun comparison. Here's the Select Blade figure next to the TB League Vampirella, and then we have the Mezco Toys Nosferatu and the Jada Toys Dracula. Then here's the Marvel Select Blade figure next to the Tomb of Dracula Toy Biz figure, and then we have Morbius from Hasbro. And yeah, Hasbro should redo this figure. And here's Blade next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time and Never Let Down Spider-Man. Whoa, you could play the trumpet. I never knew that. Hey, I can play the butt trumpet. Hey, you want to hear it? Check it out. It goes like this. Ah! So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. I always do appreciate it, as well as for those of you who have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And a big thanks to all of you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And this figure is a lot of fun. I really liked it a lot. A very photogenic figure too. I took a lot of pictures of this thing. I was messing around with my camera settings and stuff. I think I got some pretty decent shots. And I gotta say, I had a really good time with the figure. There are little gripes that I do have with it, but nothing really held me back from having a good time with it. You know what I mean? Like, when the gripes are major and they disrupt the fun, well, that really bothers me a lot, you know? But with this one, I didn't really have that issue. Still a little confused on one of those accessories, that accessory that's on the back of the figure, or on the back of the leg. Yeah, that still kind of weirds me out, but yeah, I gotta say, man, this figure looks awesome. Like, if you're a Blade fan, I think you're going to love this thing. I can't really give it any serious, harsh complaints where it really disappointed me. Again, the horizontal hinge on the hands, I guess that is my biggest complaint, really. And I guess the over-texturing on the tattoo on the head, you know, I guess there's that also, but really, at the price point of around, what, freaking $30? Oh man, I'm gonna give this Blade figure a Sun rating of... I love it! And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.